Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Invisible Ink. We just finished cleaning out a Sankaku cybernetics lab, and so while our agents are not a lot stronger than they were when we went in, they have a lot more potential in the form of empty augment slots. And I mean, of course, we have some more money here. So I was thinking we could try to just like max out the hacking on everybody, which is the only thing left. You know, Banks is full and needs to have a few more points of hacking to go, but we don't really need it. And looking at the amount of money that we have, I thought that when we picked up our fourth agent, we would just have unlimited money and be able to level them to max and everything right away. But looking at how much all that costs, I think that's not true. So we can actually just sort of float money for a while. Instead of spending it on hacking points for these two who barely do any hacking, which is not super relevant, I can save it to go shopping or to level up our fourth agent whenever we get one, which should be fairly soon. There's something in Australia, a detention center, but I think there's a few more things we have to do on the way. Buster Chip 3, Buster Chip 1. Who had the Buster Chip 1? She already has one. I am happy with this charge pack, and I'm still reasonably happy with having spent $400 on just, recharging a cloak that we never used. Just as an insurance policy that we didn't end up having to cash in. That's the best kind of insurance. Yeah, I think I'll just actually not buy anything here. So now we are faced with a bit of a choice. We have 4 at least slightly reasonable missions to go to. Like picking up a fourth agent would be nice. I guess the one not reasonable is we going to the vault right now without a vault card when there's a vault card right in front of our faces. Or we could head to the cybernetics lab on our way. But so I think the thing to do is hit up the financial suite to get a new vault card. Come here to get the vault. Grab a bunch of money for upgrading our next agent. And then swing down probably here to pick him up. Or her, I don't really know. And then into the cybernetics lab so that we can load him up on slots. Or put new augments in our agents. But anyway, that seems like a reasonable route. So off we go. The only other time I've made it this far in Endless, which was on not Endless Plus difficulty, but just Endless, I had 4 agents long before I had everybody fully upgraded. And so I thought it was going to be that way. But I just haven't really found a lot of convenient detention centers, so I haven't grabbed any more agents. Okay, so our item cooldowns are 2 turns longer. That's not bad. I don't mind that one too much. So which Banks is here? Oh, geez, Banks, why don't you check out this door, please? And unlock it. And now we'll go grab this power. It's 10 power in here, great. Okay, here's some useful stuff to do. Probably put down a parasite after goleming one of them. I didn't want to open the door while Banks was standing right in front of it, just in case of, disaster. But another console, fine. So now we can't use the accelerator chip every turn. We can only use it like every 3 turns or something. Which is fine. We just have to be a little bit more careful with our power. Not nearly as careful as we were before. Most of our items we're not using very often. So it's like kind of fine that we have the increased cooldowns. I could hack this, but we don't really need it yet. I'm interested in coming down here and then peeking. But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to get back to safety in time. So I think I'll come down to like here. Yeah, that way I can at least see what's in this corner. Okay. Oh, we could kill off that demon. Or just like use an EMP to bypass the demon completely. I don't want to do that right now. It would take out all these consoles. Do I want to do that right now? Maybe it's fine. I think I'll wait a turn though. Just hide back here. Now Rush. Can she get down here, peek, and still get to safety? We have 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Found him. Okay, so maybe tagging is what we do on turn 1. Tag and then put down some parasites. Are these reinforced? Yes. No. Alright, that's good to know, so we don't really necessarily have to hack this one. Alright, I guess I have enough actions to open this comfortably. Camera, good to know. I guess we first golem this, then we walk in here. And I'm only halfway comfortable with standing here because something could come around the corner. So I'm going to hide behind this safe, actually, where like surely nobody will ever look. And then tag the guards. Actually, I can just... I was thinking I could just observe this guard to see where if he's going to stay in line of sight for next turn. But I want Rush to be hiding in case there's someone right here who barges through the door. I want to be up here. So I'll just have to tag the guards now and accept that it's not very good value. So what is he up to? Stationary? Okay, that's a little bit dangerous for me. Well, I can maybe make use of Banks's invisibility to snag the executive anyway. So that's not a huge deal. Alright, let's just parasite this safe, the one we're going to have to hack eventually. And get back to safety. Okay, done with turn 1. I heard an Obake drone somewhere. These guys are both stationary, it seems like. This is, yeah, it is reinforced. I hope that like going back and forth here doesn't make you guys dizzy. Or like, whatever, motion sickness. I don't know, probably not, right? I'd like to kill this demon on this turn, and then pop open the safe with a buster chip, but we'll see. I'm going to go exploring with Banks first. What is that? A sound bug. Fine. No cameras. Good. And I think I can explore this area while still getting back to check out the CFO with stealthing on. Okay, that's good to know about. And it's not magnetically reinforced. That's interesting. Okay, so if I come here, I have 0 actions. I can activate my cloak, which gives me, I think, 6 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't quite get there, really? That's lame. I want to get started on this guy as soon as possible so that he's not a bottleneck keeping us in the level when we want to leave, basically. An EMP here, though, seems pretty okay. Right, it lets us get these things. Oh, there's another... No, that's not a safe, it's a door. Just had the wrong perspective on it. Alright, so we'll kill off this demon. That's a fine thing to do with our seed. And Rush has a Buster Chip 3. and Prism has a Buster Chip 1. So the question is there a way that we can get to the CEO this turn? Or the financial executive or whatever. He's a CFO, I think. Without alerting anyone. What if we sprint? Come around to like here. 2 actions. That's not quite enough, but she'll get to here and have a stim. That's exciting. I kind of like that plan. She can open this door while invisible. So the problem is they're all staring at the front door. Oh, what about sound bugs? This is Sankaku. I'm not sure what the range on a sound bug is, if it's 1 or 2. Oh, sorry, it's obviously not 1 or 2, but it's like 4 or 5-ish. And we're going to be going within 5 of that one. Might be close enough to set off an alarm, which would be pretty bad. What if we didn't run? We could be invisible while standing here and then get 4 invisible moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that doesn't actually get us to the guard. To the CFO guy. I think I'll just leave it for Banks next turn. Send Prism up here to loot after the EMP gets dropped. So that's what we'll do. We'll drop the EMP this turn. Next turn, Banks will go in and grab the guy. But meanwhile, Rush will come up here and grab the goodies. And I guess I'll just use my Buster Chip on this. Take this one now. Sure. Means we have a free parasite available, so why not? And we'll come down here, use a Buster Chip on this as well. Med gel, okay, I guess. We're not going to need to hack this because we're going to EMP it. So I guess we just grab some power. 5, sure. Is there anything we can do with leftover power here? I don't know, put a parasite on a sound bug? And I can sprint later, I guess. And I suppose I'll leave that other console for later. Maybe somehow I'll come by and activate it. It's certainly not worth grabbing it for just 1 power. Oh, the sound bug had EMP hardening, so or whatever it's called, magnetic reinforcements. So it didn't actually get disabled. All right, so here's the plan. Banks, grab this goodies. Rush, you've got an empty slot. Your job is to go in here and pick up the thing. Let's peek again to confirm that we don't want to walk here while visible. Indeed we don't. Open the door. Who remarks upon the opening of this door? Just the executive, actually. We could not be invisible. Right? Yeah, the drone is not coming. He doesn't see this area. Alright, sure. Let's just ambush him then. In fact, we could have Prism do that, right? And then Banks can go on to do more interesting work. If I'd realized it was going to be that easy, I might have done it last turn. Whoops, don't open that. Ambush. So, as I was mentioning, I feel like the early part of the game is some of the hardest, and then in the mid game right now, it's, or a little bit before now anyway, it was quite easy as we were getting our characters off the ground faster. Because if you loot every safe, like, you get power faster than the game gains power, I think. But we're sort of reaching a point where we soon won't be able to improve our agents by much more, right? And the mission, like, so in Crawl, for example, that doesn't really, I mean, it does happen, you know, eventually you just get so much experience from Mega Zigs that, like, there's nothing you can meaningfully improve. But there's sort of a cap to how hard Crawl gets. You can go zigging forever, but there's no real need to, and it's not that exciting. So the end game actually ends up being fairly easy most of the time. Whereas I haven't gotten that far in Invisible Ink, but I think really, this doesn't count. This didn't count as giving me a turn. Having hacked him. All right, whatever. But anyway, I expect in Invisible Ink that the game is just going to continue to get harder and harder until eventually I buckle, you know, unable to have my agents be any stronger, and my tactics will just not be good enough to do it anymore. I hope that's what happens. I hope it gets just so impossibly hard that nobody could ever win. Because then, like, how long you survive is a meaningful metric. A lot of consoles around here. I'd rather find some things to break the firewalls on first, honestly. What is this? Demon database? Yeah, I'll use a golem on that. The exit, okay. And an entrance to whatever this area is. How many safes did we grab? It was just like 2? 1, 2, 3. Alright, so there's this guard here, who I probably will want to tag. I probably actually should have used the tag first. I bet Golem only cost 2 on that turn. So it doesn't see here. This facility seems almost kind of small, doesn't it? I don't know. I guess we don't know how much lies around in this area up here. Do I want Banks to, like, dodge through here with invisibility? Not with invisibility, but I can just golem that next turn, so I guess that's what I'll do. And I'll go ahead and put a Parasite on this. It'll cost 1 less next turn, but also I'm about to gain 1 power, so this is basically free. And it gets me into this power reserve 1 turn earlier. Now, this guy is out for quite a while, but I think I will keep him down longer and drag him somewhere far away from guard entry points. Looks like into here is pretty inconspicuous. Does anyone actually have room to carry his access card? Banks does. All right. Well, we might do that and we might not. He's not looking at this door. Let's go ahead and open it. Okay, so now I can see where this door connects back up to, so it will be productive to bring Banks in. This is an Obake 2, I imagine, or it's an Obake? I don't know, guys. It just has 2 firewalls, though. So it looks like there's more facility up here. I'm going to go ahead and tag this guy now while... Okay, so he's leaving up through there. Fine. It means we can maybe come in here a little bit further. I don't really want to walk here. I just want to peek. Because there could be something nasty around the corner about to come this way. So I'm just going to peek one more time. Found a shop. That's handy. But we can golem it when the time comes. And we explored almost this entire area. Great. Now let's get back to safety. And we're done. Okay, so first up, let's take this camera. What is this? A safe? Maybe I should have put a thing on it. Ugh, validate. Yuck. I don't want any more guards, thanks. No camera in that corner. Okay. She has a Buster Chip 3, doesn't she? Yeah, but we're like, items are a little bit hard to use this mission, I guess. Anyway, it's no rush to get this safe open. There's more level up here. Oh, I'm definitely parasiting that. And I guess I'll just wait right here. Actually, he's not even looking. We could come up here. Steal his power. I feel like we need to kill some demons, though. Basically just this one. And it's going to cost some power, but we've got a lot, so that's fine. And then we can like golem it next turn or something. And I guess we're still dragging this guy, huh? Drag him back here, where security will have trouble dealing with him. Ooh, guard patrols are about to change. Gotta remember that. Okay, well I'm glad we have someone up here to scout out whatever's behind this door, I guess. What about this safe? I think I'd rather just spend 4 power to break it open now. Yeah, he won't be able to see me here. Okay, any other parasites to put down? I don't think so. I'm fairly sure we saw another guard up in this area. Just briefly saw some footsteps. All right, so they just changed the guard patrols, didn't they? Yeah. So first up, Rush. Need you to scout. Camera, glad I peeked. Golem. It's the kind of peeking that I, a few episodes ago, would be forgetting pretty often. Whoa! Holy smokes, this place is a nightmare. No wonder there were so few guards in the rest of the facility. They're all in this one room. I think we've got all the safes though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's one missing. Well, if it involves getting past this many guards, I don't mind missing a safe. But it might not. I might have to, like, get past these guards anyway, because they're all suddenly coming my way. Alright, so we're tagging these guys. That was pretty much a foregone conclusion. Okay. So it even showed us where they're investigating to, although it's not clear which thing matches up to which drone. Wow. What a mess. How do I even get out of here? I mean, I was thinking of standing here, right? But the fact that one of the drones is dodging the other one by going like that sort of worries me. And I can't really tell who. I think it's actually this human is coming down here and going like that. Oh, I can play some cute tricks, can't I? By opening this door. I can cause them to all investigate here instead of wherever they wanted to go. And then still have enough moves to get to here. And if it turns out I'm wrong about who's going where, yep, perfect. Then I can use a stim or something. So let's peek. Didn't really help, I guess, but now we know. And I can come here. And I'm reasonably certain this drone won't see there. Yeah, there's no way. I can get out next turn if I end my turn here. It's scary up there, though. Meanwhile, Banks. I mean, camera database might be kind of useful. I could find a camera back here and hack into it that way. That'd be pretty cool. And I guess I'm going to parasite it. Better now than later, huh? Or I could, send Banks in ghost mode. How far could she get this turn? Pretty far. She could get to, like, at least here, maybe further. And then she could come back next turn. Except these guys would all be clustered up by the door, right? Which I don't like. She might actually be able to get in and out this turn with a cloak and stealth, or not stealth, stim. That's a little ambitious. But it's an interesting idea, isn't it? I could sprint, but that would knock off like 5 sound bugs. Don't like that very much. I mean, but there's like other useful things Banks could be doing, right? She could head down to like all these consoles and pick up power to compensate for the stuff we just used. It's just she's the only one who can really get in there. Well, okay. Let's see if she really could make it back out, right? So say she ended here. I could give her at most 16 more moves, right? The cloaking gives you 6 actions and then 10 from a stim, right? 16. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So she could explore like maybe 5 squares beyond here. Maybe not even 5, like 2. And maybe that's enough, actually. It would disable her stealth and stim for most of the rest of the mission under this extra cooldown. But that seems pretty okay. I kind of like that. I'm going to go for it. So we turn on the cloaking. And we open the door. And we come here. Okay, so there's a safe here. That's sort of what we expected, I guess, right? And I'm going to use the stim now? Question mark? I guess I don't actually have to commit to using the stim, do I? I guess I might, because when the Obake drone gets here, he's going to... Oh, there's another drone. Yikes. Camera drone. When he gets here, he's going to do a scan thingy. So I'm already too far in to not get all the way back out here. So I think I'll go ahead and use the stim. I just like really don't want to hit up a modulate, honestly. And if I come all the way down here to open the safe, Banks doesn't really have an escape plan, an exit strategy, if you will. So I'm going to go ahead and use the stim and just advance one square at a time so that I make sure that I've always got an exit available. So I can still make it to here. Yeah, there's nothing here though. And now this is like my last resort. I have to leave now or stay. And I think I leave now. We can maybe come back to this if it turns out to be feasible. But I do want to steal from this guy on the way out. And I was thinking of coming out here, but actually I can come up here, grab some power, grab this thing. It's still going to be hard to get out, though. But I really would like something better than leash. I think it's just not worth risking an agent on. I think we just get out of here while it's still possible. I know she's got like superpowers right now, but that's not always going to be the case. Okay, and hacking-wise, we could put down a parasite on something if we wanted to. Nothing really appeals. Where's the exit? Oh, right, it's over here. Got it. That is to say, up in this area. I know you guys can't see the mouse cursor, and especially in this mode, it's hard for you guys to see where I'm pointing. I try to mostly point so that there's at least this thing moving around. Yeah, wouldn't have wanted to stand in that area. Okay, here comes the guy to guard the financial officer. It turns out that I can't quite get Rush out easily. Who's looking? It must be... Oh, it's this guy. Well, I can't hack him, huh? It's gonna be a while before Rush can get out of there, isn't it? I can't believe that area is watched. He can barely see it at all. But apparently he sees it well enough. God, I can't see everybody's paths for all these stupid... Here, there we go. What the hell is going on in there, guys? I guess I should have had Rush stim her way out, but I wanted to go shopping, you know? Shopping. Whee! She has an EMP pack she could use. How much would that help? I can't see the drone. He has 2 firewalls and no magnetic shielding. So an EMP-1 would get the drone next to her, but it wouldn't get this guy who's like the problem. Oh, I bet. Right now Banks has 14. So if I came back to here, she would have... She'd have only 6. Which means... So what I was thinking of doing is having Banks come up here, open and shut the door. And that would distract the guards enough for Rush to get out, I think. Next turn? Well, it would distract all of these guards from advancing. And then this one I could hack. Maybe I'll try just hacking this guard first, this drone, and see if he is the thing that sees her. I don't think he is. No. Now I could kill the camera drone, but that's not very productive. All right, let's explore this area, see what else is up here. More consoles. Okay. So I'm now reasonably certain that it's this guy. So I think I have a plan that gets them out of here. Because Rush has a stim as well, right? Right. So what we're going to do is have Banks come here. She's still invisible. Rush, come out here and give Banks your stim. And then get back into hiding. Banks is going to come here. Shut the door. Wait, did I steal? Yeah. Now, nobody's going to be in this area at all. Oh, interesting. But wait, he's still going to just examine the same dang door. What if I knock him out? That would make a hornet's nest out of all this stuff. Right? They would all see a downed guard and they would all get mad. Maybe that's fine. Right? We're almost done with the CFO, right? And he's on the other side of the world anyway. Oh, but she becomes visible when she attacks, which I presume would be a problem. It doesn't seem like a great plan. I wish there were a way to get this guy's attention, like, away from that door. Oh. Or I can do something that I should have done instead of all this stupid nonsense. Uh-oh. This drone is going to get to here, I think, and then do a scan, right? So he's investigating where? Where are you trying to get to? I think he's trying to get to this door, but he can't. So he might do a scan, I don't know, when he gets there, which would see Rush. But I can fix that, I guess, by getting here. Now, we can get this guy's attention by moving down here and then shutting the door. He'll notice that, and I don't think anybody else will. Right? Great. Now we ambush him. There's some danger that this Obake drone would see us. So I think I use Rush's stim just to move one extra square. All right, I'm not using these items very efficiently, but I'm using them to survive, which is what counts. This whole area is going to be clogged up for a while. Okay. Meanwhile, Prism, you can feel free to get out of there now. And head for, I suppose, the exit. This guy's going to take a little while. Whoa, 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 I forgot the Akuma drone in the other room. Did I not tag the guy down there? Wait, what? Oh, his heart monitor, yeah. It said alert, and I thought that we had been scanned by a camera. Oh, I think I forgot to hack anything last turn. What an idiot. All right, let's hack the shop. Biogenic dart. Armor piercing. Oh, interesting. So instead of having it's a ranged weapon, but instead of ammo, it has a cooldown of 7 turns. That seems pretty strong to give to, like, I don't know, not Rush. She's very melee focused, but Banks or Prism or my mysterious 4th agent, any of them would happily take this, I think. And you don't get an offer like this very often, so I'll buy it. Anyone have a paralyzer? Yeah. Not steal, select Rush. And we'll just get to the exit now. Well, so the Akuma drone is not going to make it through this doorway, okay. Which is the right way to the exit for her? I guess up through here, where there are not hordes of killer robots. Yeah, that part of the level is just a place to not be. You know, we got the shop, we missed the server terminal and a safe, but I am happy to have gotten out alive, really. I could punch him just for fun, but it's not exactly productive. Glad we got out of there, huh? We haven't had to use our Shock Trap 3 at all, which is nice. I mean, on the other hand, we've been in Sankaku where it doesn't really help. Everything you need to KO is immune to being KO'd, and you have to hack it instead. Alright, these guys should like trade their items around now. This is your Stim Rush. I'll take this back. Don't know who wants this dart gun. Wait, did I end up not buying? I ended up not buying that lethal weapon for 1200 or whatever it was. The one that was like lethal weapon with a ton of armor piercing, but you can only use it once per mission. I think that was in the last mission, and I kind of wanted it. Oh well. It'll be fine. I try to avoid lethal damage. But I assume eventually I'll have to compromise on that. Already I've had to, really, but... Yeah, they found the guard. They found another guard. Oh no, it's pick up off the ground. That vault access card, okay. And we're off. So I think that recognizing stuff like that, when there's an area that's just too dangerous, it's not necessarily too hard in this game, I think. I don't know, I guess there might be people who have trouble with it, but I know it's something that when I was playing Crawl, I had a lot of trouble with, is just like realizing, look, you don't have to do everything. It's all about staying alive, and everything else is icing on the cake. And, you know, you want to loot as many safes as you can, but those were just not in a good place. That last one that we didn't get to. It's just one safe. A few $100, who cares? And we got like this super cool gun, I guess. I hit continue before I ended the video. You guys got to see the credits tick up. Woo, 3013. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.